justice. That's the King of Swords energy. That comes in with that, like, I'm gonna protect you, I'm gonna take care of you, I want to maintain. But is that them or you? This is your logic. Why would Aquarius come in this energy? We'll start getting into this other energy, and I don't associate on purpose the aces to any sign. Yes, I'll give you fire on that. We'll say it's wands, whatever. But when it comes in with a cloud, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be like, oh, well, that's obviously Aries. Like, no, you're not that divine. Step back, and we don't get that assignment. However, can you be calling that in? Aries, oh, yeah, you can. You little rams. Like, it's that kind of energy. You can be bringing that in. I've seen a lot of Aries energy, and one of the things I've been, like, really doing a lot of deep research on is looking at the zodiacs, and been looking at how to, like, kind of bring this together. Like reading into the zodiac. Three of Cups energy. I think when you have friends around you, have allies, you have people who support you, you realize top down, they're your support. Like, they're the people going to pull you up when you're getting down. That kind of energy. Cards, people look at this, and when I first got into tarot, I'm talking very, very first time I was reading tarot, and I got spooked because, like, oh, reversals. I'm like, what do? I'm like, just flip them back up. Flip them. And that's what most people do. And they get panicked. And as I got more and more, like, self-aware, I would almost call balance with my energy, and I'm not all the way there. My guide said, just read the card. Just read it. What does it feel like it means? And I started to really get into that energy, and I said, this is good. This is good energy. This is bold, creative energy. This is about where you came from. Looping back. We have that justice top-down confidence. We come back. This is that short throw energy. When I say short throw, it just means like you can literally get there, back there without having to do any work. That passion, that desire, and I say this all the time, and trust me, I know what I'm talking about. It's that grabbing of the back of the hair, the deep kiss, that tongue, that, oh my God, I know. Like, you know what I'm talking about. That I desire you from another place. That energy, that justice, that comes in. That's like the divine saying, you have met before. You have been judged. You heard the horn. You have heard the judgment call. Look at this. Like, and this is where I love when we start building up this, because these pentacles, you can't take them out. Go take them out. Or go get the tools. And I'll ask you to travel the tarot deck and see where you can get the tools from. And it takes you a lot of work, because you have to work your way up to the 8 of Pentacles. And that's the worker card. But once you're there, you already have 8 pentacles. You're like, I'll give you my tools, but you already have 8 pentacles. Let's go. I'll go get you. Fine, 3 more will get us to 11. I'm like, great. I can tell you guys how this plays out, because every time I pull, and that's why I started to do these 5 tarot card readings, because it's like, this is incredibly cool. Look at this. It's like, you can always play this out. And this is not a single tarot card like deck. This is 5. So the universe is here, bringing you here. You're listening in. I have the chat completely off. I could have nobody online right now, and it doesn't matter, because I know vibrationally somebody's hearing this, and I know that's not true. I know everyone, like, wants to have this energy, because this energy is like long-term stability. The 4 of Pentacles comes back to and brings in Capricorn energy. Is devil in the details, but sometimes we overthink. That has to be the person, or this is them. That's that, and they start to really put a lot of label onto something that doesn't have to be there. The universe says, I see you guys do it. Like, that's kind of what comes down. And that's why we have that top-down energy, the 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups energy is that self-nurturing, the Chariot, the Queen of Cups. Give to yourself a little bit, because you're so busy trying to label on other things that you forget about you. Oh my God, really? See, this is a moment I have to switch decks, only because I need to see something. Not because I don't trust in the energy, but I want to see. I want to prove it. So that's what I'm doing here. So what this is to me, and I don't know if many of you do know, but you'll see here, even when we start to get the black cards, which could be a hint of divine communication. But this is saying 4 of Wands, celebration. 4 of Wands, marriage. Long-term stability. It's what you want, starting with either you or them, golden position, passionate, bold, courageous lover, someone who will never stop, just will not stop until they get you. How did it start? By this divine wand. I was given this wand by the divine. Who gave it to you? An angel. Like, it's very straight. Like, I pull the cards as they come out. It's not like I'm making something up. The angels look. Did I not just mention this to you? You're not on chat. You're not. If you're here, you're here. Congratulations. This is miracle. This is miracle energy from a divine. This is what I'm saying. This is why I'm online. Why the hell am I even here? I don't know. I was told to come online, so I'm on. This is for you. This is for you. If you're getting this message even after the fact, congratulations. Because I have one of these out of 5 tarot decks. We just talked about that celebration. Ooh, a chill's coming through here. What is this? This better not. If it's upside down, I'll be pissed. Because this is for me too. Because I've been drawn in here. Here we go. The universe knows not to fuck with me. That's Aquarius energy. And I'm not saying it a bit. I have no control. Trust me, the universe could crush me in a moment. And that's a humbleness that I bring to the table. But the universe knows that I will love to stand. It's that human versus dragon energy. Like, I will at least go down fighting kind of thing. Like, I've been through a lot, but I've taken the challenges. You have too. Understand that. Let's keep going. Ooh, soul tribe energy. That's exactly what I was just indicating. So whatever we have been through, whatever you have been through, whatever we all been through, it could be us talking, but I think it's bigger than this. This is root chakra energy. This is desire. This is passion. This is something bigger. If you're hearing my voice, divinely connected. This is part of your foundation, long-term stability coming in. Aquarius energy. This could be air sign. It could be Gemini. It could be Libra. Top down, we get the 3 of Cups. We have that really, really giving Cancer energy. You can hear my voice cracking because they can't give. They give so much. That water sign energy, that Pisces energy, just use that deep understanding. As we get in here, I'm gonna start digging more. I'm gonna do a little bit of an expanded read for you. So, like, if this is resonating with you, if you're feeling this energy, if the fire sign in your emotions is just resonating, and you're feeling that this is you. It could be. It could be the angels are actually with you at this moment. I do not hesitate to say that. I don't lie. I don't know why I'm online, but I'm here. I'm here to help you. I'm here to give you something. I'm here to guide you on something. I'm going to put this deck back. I'm going to put this back. Whoa. Let's see. See? Look at that. It's this powerful, powerful patriarchal energy, this powerful masculine energy. There's no other way to split this. This comes across as Aries energy. This also comes across as Queen of Wands. This comes across as this really strong energy. This is that 3, 2, 1 energy. I'm counting down. Come over here. It's actually like Daddy's home. It's like, come over here, sit on my lap. 3, 2. You know, it's that. That's what this is. It's good energy because it's more than a. How do I say this? You get one of these. You get one shot at these in multiple lifetimes. If I pull out the divine match, it's really good. But you almost want to have like this with the Empress, with the Queen of Swords, then have the Queen of Wands. But the Queen of Wands might be showing up here in a different style. As I said, Queen of Wands energy, because this, when this person gets really deep with their feminine, they get really deep with their feminine. But they come in as that wild card energy. And I'm not pulling this card per se. I'm just doing it. I'm just I do it like it's a check-in. You know, checking the deck. Because I know this was a very strong deck. We ended on that 4 of Wands. I'm just calling out my process to you. Because I'm on this Cosmic Collective. Because if you're here, this is like you're the hero. You're the personal of personals. Because now that I broke that 10,000 mark, I'm like, let me put this out there to those who are really listening. Those guys are going to be like, I want to listen in. Like, I want to hear Cosmic say something. This is that. This is that soul tribe energy. That's why we're here. That's that long term. That's what this is for. Lover's energy, Gemini energy. That's what this is. That's this other strength. That's this other backup strength. Like when this strength fails, we have this backup strength. There is a secondary strength that you always carry. It's not just from nothing. It's from divine energy. There's divine energy that plays out here, Gemini energy. And then that has fallout energy. You can never be taken out when you have this one thing. It's this one little word. that a lot of people just kind of go, I'll say it and forget it. But it's become part of your mantra. And if you haven't yet started writing your mantras, here you go. Resilience, resiliency, resilient. Whatever this is for you, it's stable. It keeps you alive. Because you say, hey, I know I have more challenges up ahead. I'm just fucking readying. Like, that's all I'm doing. The bold creative, that's how you get there. You can't be better without being challenged. There is no option. That's the giggle. Because your enemies are too busy fighting you here, and you're already over there. Like, I'm already up the mountain, bro. What are you doing? You're down there trying to attack me. I've already got your bag of gold up here, bro. Like, what are you doing? I've already got your lady. See? Like, what are you doing? I'm sitting comfortably up on the hill. See? Up on the hill. People see cards in the way they want to see them. They're going to say, well, this is always, it always has to be. And I'm going to tell you, this is Cancer energy. It's also Queen of Cups energy. It's that self-nurturer. It's the evolution of the battle. It's the evolution of growth. It's the evolution of journey. It's Chariot energy. It's moving on. Sometimes we move on. Sometimes we just have to move on. Sometimes we can't stay the same. And that's the best part of this. Because we're the ones who move on. We're the ones who evolve. We're the ones who realize it's not worth it. If you hear this, if you're listening to this, thumbs up. Let me know you're here. Let me know you're listening to this. There it is. Prince or Princess Charming. I've mentioned this more than once. It seems like you've heard that more than once. That's the reality of this. You've been listening to that, saying, I've heard it, but when? But when? Does it matter when? We have the divine in your root chakra. When you kiss, or when you get to this person, I call it wall kiss you, I mean pin you against the wall. And I was kidding with someone last night, and they were going, what is that? I go, I'll show you. And I did it to them. I said, come here. And they were like, whoa. And that was the moment. Look at this. That's strength. That's like baseline energy. That's like, I'll marry you. Yes, I will marry you. That's this kind of energy. It breaks down those barriers. It says, I have 3 pentacles, but what's the rest? That's worth chipping these out of there. That's why we move beyond the 3 and go to 4. Say, I'm so comfortable. I have just enough. And some people say, well, it's not about the pentacles. It's about the manifesting. It's about the fact that the world is literally crashing around us. We have so much going on. But this is not the world I live in. That's the Tower moment. We're literally living through a Tower moment. And I understand, and I wish strength upon everybody. And that's the thing. So we battle equally. But as we go forward, we have to understand the Tower moment's going to crush and destroy all the things around us that don't exist or need to exist. And as we move forward into this new reality, look, we no longer hold back. We realize, and this is one of those things I've been talking about to a lot of you guys, to a lot of people who have been hearing this message. This is the shiny moment. This is that one thing, the divine touch saying you have been freed. You have been set free. It's very, very different. People will read this card, the 5 of Wands, saying, yeah, that's fighting, that's chaos. And I make a point. I say, okay, tell me where they're fighting. Tell me where one of them has hit each other. As a longtime educator, as a parent, as a member, I'm telling you, I'm not saying there. If you look at it, this guy's looking up. They're all looking at each other's. He's looking at someone else's wand. He's saying, I want to see your creation. Create. And this is on a divine aspect. If you do nothing and you keep your creation hidden, what does it do for anybody? And that's what we're saying. We're saying, let that creation out. It could be the creation of love. But it's more than that. But it's the creation of something more than that is to grow, to build stability. And that's why I like to keep pulling. So what I'll do is, and I'm definitely getting this, like there's no way around that. Like, see, there's your strength. See, and I call it out. And this is one of those things I do behind the camera. I'll do this all the time. And it's really fun for me because then I get these really deeper reads. So I flipped the switch, let you guys get it on the camera. I said, let me do the Cosmic Collective a little bit different this month. So heading into February, I said, let me target you guys. Let me say let's see who hits this. Because I know the live audience is really, really, really good. And I said, let me flip the switch, but not be on chat. Let me not worry about chat. Let the chat worry about itself. and let you guys hear your message, because that's the infinity symbol at the root, at the very base of everything. Look at this, at the very base of all of this. Like, I think love is our fuel. That's kind of where we go. That's how we operate. If you have no love in your life, then you're basically loveless, and no one's taking care of you, and you're feeling empty. You're feeling just, I would say, sometimes discarded. The universe says that's your bottom. It's that moment. It's that very essence of living in that moment that you realize, oh, so now I can get my fuel. Now that's your moment you can rock it up. Because nothing can hurt you. Like, you're at the base. When we're digging foundations, we dig down to as much, we go down as far as we can. But you want to, if you can get down to bedrock, ask any 7-year-old about bedrock. But ask anyone about this. This gets down, you want to get down to that place, that bedrock, at the very core of what you are. Because that soul is going to explain and be what it really needs to be at that moment. Because when it doesn't get to exist, what it does is then it just basically kind of just jumps, I would say, life to life. And our love is not, it's not late, it's not lost, but it arrives precisely on time. It's so perfectly timed. It's ready when you're ready to receive it. You can't chase it. You can't make it come. You can't go after it. You can't prove that it should be here. You have to believe that that soul and the other person, that soul that you think is there, that you kind of caught glimpses of, and you're not wrong. That soul is already searching for you in another way. It's inside of that person, but it's going against all of these things. Ego, fear, it's trauma. There's a lot of things, but that divine orchestration that we're really working with, that's the issue. The empathetic side, that hardworking energy, that helpful, loving side, but there's also insecurities that you carry. Let's be honest with each other. There really is. But whatever that orchestra that you're playing here, whatever that is, that true love, that sacred, that was almost like a sacred echo, that is actually affecting you. It has to be. Because what it's doing is it's giving you this cup. Because when I look here and I pull, I actually look and see what's in the cup. And you can see what's in the cup is strength. And what one person's bringing into this love relationship is strength. And see what all these other cups offer is strength, but what the divine's saying is, I don't want you to get strength. The divine's saying, I'm giving you something different than strength. And you're saying, well, I don't want it. Whatever this is, it could be something vastly different, and it's duality. It's playing itself out in a lot of different ways. That's your harmony right here. We have a secondary strength for a reason, though. We're playing this game of strength against you and somebody else. Strength versus nurture, I don't know, because we have a lot of water energy. But whatever this is, it's almost like I'm going to prove to you, I'm going to be cautious around you, but it's almost a game of cat and mouse. Because we end up with long-term stability, but it feels like we're really alone in the long term because we were too busy being arrogant and failing to be adaptable, failing to be adventurous even. And that lack of assertiveness almost cost us. But that doesn't mean it's the end of anything, because what I'm looking at is this long-term stability, and that is you coming back. And we always do that. We always say, well, I'll go back. The worst case is I go back. That's the insecurity. Carrying insecurity is not a good thing. It's like carrying extra luggage, extra burdens. You can't persuade someone to take on those burdens into a relationship. They're not their burdens. They're basically carrying. It's like this. How do I want to say it? It's like carrying like extra weight from a past life, even. Because when you're coming into it from a past life, that past life is giving you a challenge, because what it's doing is it's telling you that you're going into this. It's a divine offer, because this bold creative leader is bringing in this divine dark horse candidate offer to Gemini energy, lover's energy. But what you're not seeing here, what we're not talking about, what we're really not getting into, I'm not pulling the cornerstones. It's having me pull against this bold, creative lover. The one who's not holding back, who comes back. That one. That person who's strong. Or which really it looks like the feminine's actually in charge, but doesn't feel like they're in charge. That one. Because the strength falls on, it seems, unwillingly or basically unfairly on the masculine, and they don't even know it because they're unaware of it. Is something going down? Yeah, see? There's a fight without a fight. See? The universe is very much playing a part, though, and that short throw energy is like you have a choice, but you really don't. So it's making you guys appear to be fighting. It's almost like you're in love, but you fight. And it's doing this on purpose to almost like put you in a holding pattern, saying, I'm going to make you, like it's almost like you're pulling in for gas, right? Or getting fuel. And they put you into like a line of getting fuel, and they put you right behind one another. But you don't have enough fuel to go around or go talk to each other or do anything to go to another gas station. Because both of you see each other as the best version of each other. And if you leave, there's never going to be another. Like, you guys see each other. So you just have enough fuel. And if you can get to the pump together, you'll get out and start to... Because you're going to pull up right next to this. Whatever that is, it's happening. And it started to happen even last year or in the summer because of this bold masculine. And it really had, I want to say it almost had like hints of marriage to it. It really, really did. And it wasn't your brain. It's like he let himself he's let his strength lead. His strength was his power. That's what it comes down to. That's what I'm seeing here. Look, it really is. And I was talking about this earlier. I said we're going to see a little bit of King, Queen Cups action, but what we're not seeing is you. We're not seeing Empress energy. And I think that's where we're coming in. I think there's Empress energy, or it's them not going after their Empress. It's one or the other, because the Empress over here hiding. I don't know if they're hiding still on the bottom, but that's Cancer. That's Cancer card. That's Chariot. That's going. That's driving. This is like the typical way is vroom vroom, but watch, I'll show you what's so fascinating about the vroom vroom. Who's controlling the vroom vroom? The divide, the white cards. And then who's behind it? Who's in the vroom vroom? Oh, I didn't even see this. See what I'm saying, guys? It gets so fascinating, and she doesn't even know. She's like, I'm driving, and the angel's like, you have never been driving. You've never been driving. Like, really? And the angels don't care. They're like, they're like, what? They're like, damn, bro. Like, you have no idea. Look, we'll give you the wheel back. But right now, you just are oblivious. And it's like, it's funny. See? It's so funny. Like, this is protecting and also making you grow. It's a better, they know a better route. That's what this is. Look, they know a better route. I'm gonna wipe this. I'm gonna scrub this and just do a different read. Just let me reset. They said, good idea. It's so funny. It's so funny. I'm gonna leave chat off. I'm gonna ignore chat for a minute. I'm just gonna keep going. This is so cool. I'm vibing with this. I don't know how many people are even in here. I hope people are hanging with us. Look at divine communication. What the fuck? Really? Damn, man. I would do this on a Saturday. This is fun energy. I don't know what the hell this is. This is cool cosmic collective energy. I'm definitely tapping into something, some sacred energy here, some ecrid. It feels like it's a combination of something, but it's like a sacred echo of something. It really is. And if you guys listen deeply, you're going to hear something in here. It's calling to you guys. I can tell you. This is different than the monthly one I would do. And, I just had the birthday, and I'm like, I challenge myself. This could crash and burn. I could lose every subscriber, but I still would be out here. I don't care. I honestly don't. You guys know me. You know me. I don't give a fuck. I'm not cautious. What the hell do I got to lose? Like, this isn't my life. But I was realizing over the last week or two when I had so many subscribers, I'm like, fuck. I'm like, it's kind of becoming more of a thing. And I'm like, I'm like, that's... Like that, like, Cosmic, that's not how you operate, bro. I'm like, you didn't go start teaching at college and teaching kids and, oh, I don't want to give away too much, but doing everything, becoming me by doing that. You didn't learn tarot. You didn't literally give up everything. Because the person that's here is not the same that I was when I was 17. There's no way. You guys are gonna be dumbfounded when all this comes out in like a year or two. When this channel has a lot more subscribers, there's a reason it's blowing up, but I know it is. Manifestations are real. Mantras are real. Take it for literally hanging here. Be with me. Be with me. I'm telling you guys. You'll be like, I've never looked back. And that's all I'll tell you. My closest allies know that. My worst enemies hate me. Because it's like, I'm not trying to ruin you. But just stop coming at me because I'll get that much better. And it's not, I don't fortify. I don't have to fortify. Because I'm honest. Well, they're too busy lying and being talkative and self-indulgent. It's like, I'm just going to be me. I'll do this stuff. I'll help you guys. I'll use my creative cosmic energy to help you. The divine's going to protect me. It's like, I don't have to worry. Like, I'm not trying to be charismatic. This is who I am. Like, flip the switch, you know? This is me. That's my students. This is who I am. I call them beta. I'm like, hey, I'm the sigma. Like, what? All right. What? See, here we go. We're already starting. We're already starting with readings. Look, they want to start talking. I feel like it's in the card here. All right. It feels like endings energy or getting that actually feels like getting back together energy. Really, when I pull that card. So the reason I put it back in there is because I remember when I first started doing tarot and cards would fall out. I'm like, I have to use it. I have to. And I was like real serious. I'm like, no, you don't. I'm like, and I remember I started getting pissed, and I was like, I went through this really weird phase, and they wanted me to, but I would get mad. I'm like, fuck you, threw the card back, and I was like, I'm not using it, and I was really pissed, and they knew, and so they went and they threw it back out at me, and I was like, I said, fuck you, and I put it back, like seriously, it was like a big argument, and I'm like, I'm not using it, and I kept going back at it, and they were throwing it out again. And this is when I just used one tarot deck. And I'm like, I was like, you know what? I'm like, I'm not going to read. I'll put the cards down. And so then other things would happen, like numbers and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I said, I'd pick it up and I'd read. That first card would come out again. I wouldn't tell anybody. I would just read and I would get that message. I'm like, fine. And I would walk away. And it was weird. But that was like after I had talked to like spirits and stuff. Like, and I had this whole like, I would call it like my first spiritual awakening. Then I had a second spiritual awakening. I think this is the third. But I think we go through these major awakenings. But becoming a teacher was one of them. Like, I can tell you that was one of those things I never. Like, I was supposed to become a state trooper. Like, that's why you hear that in my voice. Like, that powerfulness. Because if you stand next to me, it's like, you know, I command presence. That's part of that. And I think I had a moment. There's definitely a moment in your life you have soul choices. And I went not to go the other one. And it was weird. See? And I think that's what it is. I'm going to just keep going on this for a second. Because they're talking. My guys, they're saying keep going. They're talking from the other side as I talk, which is kind of fun. But they're basically reiterating what I'm talking about, saying like when I made a decision, my higher self sent down saying this was the best. Me, Cosmic, was sending a message back saying don't choose the police. Like, you're helping, but you're not helping as many people like you. Like the one day you're sitting at your house or you're sad or you're not feeling like you don't. I'm telling you, you got it. You really do. This is yes, it's for entertainment purposes only. But I'm telling you, this is real. It matters. If you want to do an analytical experiment, watch crypto. Watch XRP. It's not financial advice, but I'm just telling you. Like, I was predicting it way back. The thing is, it's because it's one of those things that comes into fruition based on what you look at and how the universe talks into your world. But the thing is, those kind of things come into you and saying, hey, I'm trying to give you advice. And it just gives you that advice in a certain way. But one of those things was like talking about the reality of life. And I said, just tell me. And then I would talk to my guides and talk to my higher self. But back then, I didn't have any of that connection. And that's what this is, see? And I had to learn ultimate vulnerability. And that's what some of you guys hear. You guys sometimes will hear me like tear up a little bit, like as I'm reading. Which is kind of nice to have this vulnerability, but also have that anonymity. Because then I can actually give you the true self. That's the other thing. And then I can be anything you want me to be. I'm just a set of hands and a voice. Also, that gives you that my soul matters, you know, and I think that's what it is. But that here is that vulnerability at a divine level is truth. And that's what you guys need. Because at least you start at a new baseline. You grow. And then you say, I know there's something like this. It's not aggressive. There has to be something to it. It's not about material. It's not about money. It's not about long term. It's about you understanding yourself. And that's what this comes down to. This is about nurturing your own soul to become something bigger, better. You have it. You definitely have it. 3 of Pentacles energy. We talk about this. And it's been showing up a lot lately. It's really asking you guys to start to look at your own souls. And I talk about this all the time. This came back, what is this, December 31st. Like New Year's resolutions, right? We do it every year. My guide's like divine touch. We set those manifestations in emotion and we drop the ball. It's not because they don't work, but I can tell you there's a lot of people out there, they do work. I bet you can actually tell a bunch of people. You can go to a handful of people. Ask yourselves, ask a friend, ask a neighbor, say, hey, did you ever have a New Year's resolution that worked? And they go, oh, yeah, my brothers. You know, they'll say, oh, this, they'll tell them, say, ask that first. Don't say didn't work. Say worked. And approach it with that positive goal mindset and say, it's going to work. It works. It works. It's going to work. Like, and that happens. And what it does is then it sets that into motion. It's not the false hope. Don't give me that. I'll read right through it. False hope is laughable to my guides, to everybody, because false hope is it's literally letting your inner child take control. That's what that is. So you can hear my inner child giggles. That's what that is. When you hear that little chuckle, that's the inner child, because the inner child enjoys being alive again, like kind of getting that voice. Because when your soul has signed a contract like this, you're trusting that your partner has guided their life to do the same thing, but you're letting every part of your body in your journey explore. But we're trying to bring every piece, every essence of yourself together. Look, this is wishes granted. When we talk about this channel, that's your emotions. When we talk about this channel, that's your center line. That's your chakras, right? We don't really say, oh, show me a chakra. Take it out. Like, no one says that, but we all know they exist. No one really says, nah. Like, no one will dare say they don't, because we know on a soul level, that's very, very bad to admit. Like, that would be very bad. In the here and now, people want to get into that mindset because they want to basically bring the emotions, the chakras, and then their reality into that higher vibration. Then they're really realizing there's something to that. Because when those stars align, when the souls have signed all those contracts and they've completed those life lessons, you find yourself going for that destined love. Even though we yearn for that past love, that past life lesson. This is a lot of things. I'm going to pull a bonus card in this corner, but there's no force in this existence. You can't keep true to some soulmate. You can't push something like that's never been pushed. Love moves. It really does. It moves, and this is, I can tell you unequivocally, it's done it to me many times. It loves through, it really does. It really moves through lifetimes. But it will always find its way home. You just have to believe this. And the first time you fall in love when you're a kid is the first time you met your love, like, from a past life. I really believe that. That's why you're so infatuated. Because you can't understand that attraction. And they go, oh, it's hormones, blah, blah, blah. No. I'm telling you, there's something else there, and it gets really, really, it's hard to explain, but it's like, well, yeah, I have a crush on so-and-so, but there's just this desire that happens with this true love. See? Life lesson. Look it up yourself. But the Hierophant card comes in as Taurus energy, comes in King of Pentacles, is like the ultimate passion. You wish, you see it come into fruition, it's at your heart chakra, you're desiring it. You're like, it's there. The universe is here. Very, very short throw energy, right? Saying, even though you don't, like these cards, if you read them in reverse, you have them in a very typical tarot reading, it makes sense. Reversals kind of wouldn't be, it'd be stuck. But in this kind of reading, it allows everything to work 360, 180, it doesn't matter. It gives you the same kind of, what's your perspective on reading this? My perspective top down tells me that the divine has touched this and says, be vulnerable. Logically, be vulnerable. Cry a little bit. Cry at the opera, it's okay. That kind of thing. And he says, that's, really? Ask anyone. It's like, I bet you those people who are crying at the opera and enjoying that energy can feel that vibration. There's something that's to be said to that. Anyway, life lesson being passed, it's a wish. That's a life lesson. Short throw energy, that life lesson is past life lesson. That's what we're getting into. So you're definitely learning something, and there's that card that I threw back into the water, right? And I threw it in, and it comes back saying, now that we understand it, it's not reversed, it's an ending. So if an ending comes in here, it might be because you're going into some kind of situation where you're really going into a really passionate love with somebody. The feel that you feel that I can't live without them. Why are they doing this to me? It could be maybe you owe them. You absolutely give them the power because they're not letting you do anything. Because you're basically saying, hey, I've wronged you in a past life. But you have to understand, when this love moves through lifetimes, it's really going to find its way home. And now your heart is it's realizing it has to be a sanctuary before it could be a home for another. Maybe you have wounds that you haven't healed from this past life. Maybe you did something wrong, or they did something wrong. And it's a really interesting way to look at it. But that's the reality, saying that's why I feel this awkward pain. Or instead of feeling I should feel good, I feel awkward, or I feel weird around this. Because there's this weird situation, and that's why you feel awkward. And when we're pulling Five of Cups, it's no longer Cancer energy. We're moved beyond that. We're getting into Scorpio. That's like death energy. That's Knight of Cups. That's like offering new love in the face of an ending. So that's in the face of an ending, a past ending. So when I see it like here, this is the cutoff. This is your current scope of where we're at and the situation. And this could be anywhere from like 1 to 6 months, maybe out a year. And then everything else beyond this was beyond the previous timeline to way back, many lifetimes, anywhere in the future, into many. This is like, I'm literally just snapshotting the current situation. I'm looking into your sliver of your timeline. But I can look as far up into your future, like 20, 30 years. But most people want to see now. Most people want to see this. Most people want to see what's going on in their current life. Because most people are trying to be present, and that's what we look for. Be present. Be present because if you look ahead, you can't see the whole building crushing down on you with the Tower moment. You can't worry about hey, this is going to destroy me. And that's why those current life lessons are what we're trying to just check. Good job. It's not about getting the paycheck. It's about the life lessons, I promise you. The more life lessons you can solve, the better your paycheck will get. You just ignore the life lessons because I don't care about so-and-so. They're no good to me. That's what you think. That's what you think. That's why you carry the regret. I think the regret's sitting there because we're really, really putting ourselves out. These two cards really do, they run very much in the same boat. But there's so much. You can see the dark energy. We can see there's a lot of dark anxiety, energy. And you have to be worthy of that love. And when you get into that negative space, that negative time, that negative deep feeling, it's really because you might be feeling to choose that self-love all the time, and that vulnerability is opening up all of these old wounds. That's what this is. The universe says, yeah, please come, follow me, be vulnerable. And you're like, yeah, I know, you must be okay, you're an angel, you're safe. And it says, follow me. And that vulnerability starts making you cry, and you start to realize how much you love them and you miss them and how important they really are. what the difference maker was when they were there, sitting there, what that was when they just walked or did or showed up or just maybe smiled that one time. That one thing they did that was different than anyone else. Where everyone else was overtrying, this person just being genuine. That could be the difference maker. So now you're trying to just clear space in your heart because you had all of this false lies, maybe even people. But I feel like it's like false love in there. And this false love that you might even allowed in because you have to let this in on your own, but you're clearing space. And now you're going to watch love effortlessly flow in because you're not chasing anymore. You're just attracting love. You're saying, okay, I allow this to come in. When you want to give it to me, give it to me. But you're embracing this more authentic self, this one who's honest, the one who's giving, the one who's going to be more true to you instead of trying to be the match to them. By being true to you, that allows you to kind of draw in the match to you. You're not broken. You're not. Like, there's nothing here that says you're broken. You just have past life wounds. That's a big difference. And then we carry those past life wounds and we put them, or we wear them on our shoulder. I can tell you, a lot of you who love tattoos are just bearing those wounds on your body as past life, because those past life wounds are very, very colorful. And you'll put them on your bodies in a different way or a different... or those memories will come on your bodies in different ways. And that's one of those really amazing things. Anyone that loves tattoos is really just showing their soul, their true colors. They're trying to let those true colors out. Heartbreak is going to be the main thing that we're going to look at here, but heartbreak is going to be that thing that we always look at. We always will dial back into. No matter if you think about any ex, doesn't matter who they are never over you. I don't care who you think they are never, ever, ever going to be over you. There's never that time they ever say, yep, I forgot about him. It doesn't work like that. You think so. You think about it. And even you might admit or say, yeah, I don't think about them anymore. That's a lie. You can't be over someone completely, because once their swords have pierced your heart, it's always going to be in there. They're always going to be in your psyche. They're always going to be in your heart. They're always going to be in your emotions. There's always a part of them they touched that someone else has never been able to reach. It doesn't matter if they were mean or nice. It's just a part of them that you allowed in can only be touched by what they were touching. And you might not have basically fixed that. And that's what this part of this is you can actually see, look at all the pain that you carry. In the here and now, you're just addressing the pain, addressing the endings. So let's look at this here. Let's look at how we embrace our authentic self. Not being sneaky, we talked about that. There it is here. We're also getting into the embracing the future for whatever it's worth and allowing this to come in. Letting go is not so easy, especially when you carry pain now, is it? It can't be. There's no way. Not in this place. Not in this time zone. Your frequency attracts so much more than just a soulmate. It vibrates at a very, very higher level. That's what it is. And I think when we start to leave this level that we were once on, and we hear this, we want to listen to it, we realize that your right soul will hear the melody, and it will start to match you. It'll start to hear whatever it is you're doing, because your heart's singing the truth now. And that's what it does, is it brings in this energy. It says, my love is an energy, and that's what this is. And it's not chasing anymore. It's radiating love. And whatever it's going to return, it's going to bring it in tenfold, because you're just asking the universe to assign you a partner. Big difference. See, look at this is millions to one. So this is your strength. You're saying, I'm no longer holding back. And underneath it is the secret and success. Look at this. It's burdensome. This has to be really hard. This pain, this whatever this is, has to really, really, really hurt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull into this cornerstone, because I'm very curious. Nope. It wants me to keep going. I'm so curious. It said not yet. It wants me to pull on that at the very end, I think. Wants me to put a topper on here. So there's Gemini, lover's energy. So there's love coming into your life, because love's an energy that you're not chasing, so it has to come in. So it's basically saying, if you set your intention and then release it, love's going to flow to those who trust the same energy. And the universe is going to respond to that energy, saying, hey, you're not longing, you're just wanting. You're desiring. Align with that joy. Don't chase the person who's running away. Your soul's going to emit a signal. It's going to keep it pure. It's going to put it out there. It's going to be on the right, it's like wavelength of frequency. And once you release that past person, and we see here, once you cut that, that's when it's going to change things, because this pain that you carry, it's really hard to let go because this is burdensome. That's a lot of stress, anxiety, exhaustion, mental exhaustion. And you know, it's not like you're missing anything. I know that. You know that. But this, whatever it is, there's a little bit of a part of you that still misses them. And that soulmate, that person that's ahead of you, is trying to come in. And I think there's just a piece of you that says, I'm going to have to let you go now. I'm sorry. I do miss you, but I know we're never getting back together. I can't get back together with you. Whatever this is, this could just be for a partner. Yeah, look, you're manifesting a new partner. See, this is what I call the connectors. These cornerstones here, this is connector energy. Star energy is basically the one. It could also mean Aquarius. It comes through with that kind of energy whenever I see it. Three of Swords is very minor, but it could be Libra energy. We're not picking up any major strong energy. We're getting Gemini in this. Hierophant, like I said, could be Taurus, could be... Yeah, really, that actually pops as Taurus. This could be Capricorn again. A lot of Capricorn today. And there's our Emperor. Our Emperor bringing heartbreak. So we have the Emperor, the older male, or there's an age gap between the two, would be better put. But the age gap between the two, there's definitely somebody coming in, because the ending here, it's almost like it's imminent. It's imminent, but someone's not willing to accept it. But let's take a look here. There it is. It's upgraded. The emotions have upgraded. So whoever this is, there's one person of the two, and it might actually be you. You've almost like raised your vibration, upgraded your emotions. So where you were once a page, a lowly page who would send messages, you're coming in as a knight ready to fight, to say this is what I want. So you're a magnetic soul now, and it's like, I'm just standing in your light and you're attracting. And that's different. That's what you're doing. You're saying, I'm recognizing what I was. Because look, I'll show you what you were before. We have this. You're fighting. And now you are attracting with your past life. You're realizing, oh, I have many past lives. So this is not one life lesson with one person. This is many life lessons. I said, yeah. And that's what your higher self is we're basically giving back to me. That's what it's relaying back to me. I'm going to basically do what I call a bridge. I'm going to do a way back and a way ahead. And I'm going to bridge this across to see what your higher self's giving me. If this is resonate with you guys, let me know. If you're enjoying the content, if you think this content's good, let me know. Make sure you hit me up in the comments. Also, be sure to think about becoming a member, because I go live on Mondays for members only. Members get priority, obviously, and then I go live for the subscribers on Wednesdays. I release content every single day, so there's actually a video coming out tonight, tomorrow, teaching content. Really good stuff as far as I'm concerned. I'm going to come back and redo all of that content again and again, because I want you guys to learn more and new stuff. So the next time I redo the content, it's going to be less. How do I want to say this without sounding book nerdy? I'm going to do it less. I'm going to buy the book, and then I'm just going to give you guys my guides. I'm going to let my guides and my angels just say, hey, this is what you should be looking for. This is the giveaways, which I think is cool. We're getting the King of Cups card, but basically it's like the new outcome. King of Cups energy is Scorpio energy, is Death card energy. It's basically there's a major change shift. It's a good shift because we have the divine touch. It's saying that the relationship has changed with the Gemini, or it's changed with the lovers, or changed with that player that you were in. So that player is coming back saying, I'm willing to love now. There's the Gemini from before. Look, kind of like, I'm not sure, wishing and they want it, they don't want it. And there's that card that was running from us. See? It's saying, hey, remember this? Remember that? Which once was dead. This is billions at this point. This will be billions to one. The thing that you thought once was dead comes back alive very quickly. Right now, it's just waiting to come back. So what I would do here is I would bridge the gap. So I'd bridge the gap and say, well, what does it take to come from what was happening way long ago to what's going to happen way ahead in the future over this King of Cups, this change energy. So that could be a Scorpio. The other person has to wish too. I think they have to both have it, and we have to have a little bit of a sneaky play, or somebody has to come in and say, hey, this is what I want. Or someone has to come in and wish or get into that energy, but that's Aquarius energy, or it's Aquarius-like energy. That right there is reiterating, again, Aquarius energy. So that's what that could be. There could be an Aquarius, or there could be an air sign in their chart. They could have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in their chart. That's a big sign. But this is a really heavy, heavy Aquarius, just so you guys know, being straight out. So I'll do now is I'll just kind of fan it out. So what I'll do here is I just kind of get like a last couple cards to get what's up. The Gemini or the this is really a lot of heavy air energy. Wow, man. I feel like one person is holding back their feelings, their passionate feelings, actually. Because you can see there's a net odds here, right? Like there's no way that this one person wants it, but they're not. They're in the process of wishing this into existence, or I don't know why they're holding back. Look at this again, and again. How many times are we going to pull this in the center line? So this is a true love or a true desire by somebody. Yeah, that this Emperor, the older person's getting an offer, but it could be an Aquarius or Aquarius-like energy. Again, that's, I think, how many is this? 4 at this point? Because we had the other one down here, too. 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. What was the other one right here? And just to reiterate, guys, I have all of these cards left. Like, I mean, all of them. Like, that's really crazy. So this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but it could be Gemini. It could be lovers. It could say by May, by June, this love situation is in full swing. You guys are just running around together. It becomes better than you ever expected. But it's kind of like a secret love. It's almost like you guys are doing it in secret, which is also kind of interesting. So it all spawned from this, though, just so you understand. From this, we started to pull really... That's what actually spawned this whole thing. You guys have such a deep passion, a deep past life, a deep, whatever this is, connection to a past life, that you're realizing love's not a race. It's a divine unfolding. It's happening because you're allowing this to unfold. What you're letting or you're seeing, you're envisioning is an ending. You're realizing it's letting go of the timing. And you're realizing it's not an ending, it's just a timing issue. And that's all this is. And the road feels long, it feels arduous, but it's not bad. It's actually, it plays out really, really in your favor. But you require divine patience, and you're very, very good at it. Don't forget where you came from, because you're going to get there. You're going to get there very, very easily. And I think what's happening here, and if I wouldn't be shocked, if you have feelings of deja vu, that's them or their soul, and you're starting to like jump timelines, you're starting to move, or stuff's starting to happening, and you're like, it's like remembering being with them. That's you kind of you're that unimaginable pull is bringing you closer to them. Like that's what we're having, because we have so much happening here. So what I do here is I'll just split the deck, see? And this here is also one of the catalysts for your cornerstones, that Aquarius or that air sign not holding back. It's this. But we have the sun and the stars. So there's some major energy. Like I didn't pull like the 7 or the 8. I don't think I pulled any 8s. But yeah, it's not like I'm pulling, and that's also that intuition. I pulled the 2 of Wands, which is also Emperor energy. Very interesting. So when I do that, when I split the deck, I'm just saying, am I all good? It's like, yeah, you're way all good. You're like, this is like, I'm just trying to get more out of it. I could keep reading this for a lot longer, actually. So in a deck like this, where there's so many of the same cards, what I'll do is a really interesting shuffle. So what I'll do is I'll just pile my cards up like this. So this is the deck. This is what I just pulled from. And I'll just literally, I'll integrate them all to each of these decks. But anyway, because this is heavy energy, and that was a lot of cards right there, see? Like there's that first card, just jumped right out again. Let's see if anything pops for a second. That was interesting. Yeah, a lot of angel number energy. It's like that. It's like dreams, synchronicities. It's that. It's like it just starts to steamroll and build and build. You're going to have some really good energy. I love what I see here. To be fair, I think what you're gonna get into is like this. Really, like it's what you need. You need this, and it's like yes, you do. And the universe says just believe that you can get it. Yeah, it's like you sneakily. I don't know if you feel like you can get it. All right, let's do this. See how my hand stopped there? All right, feel a little bit better. Yeah, see? Look. You see how it jumped? It just jumps out, even though I shuffled them up. Yeah, that hangman, the reverse hangman, it's not bad. It's just like, it's get a better perspective of whatever you're seeing. Get a perspective from somebody else saying, hey, what do you think? That's the ultimate goal here, because the perspective is different than what you think. And it looks good. It looks really good. See how the love just jumped out? They're into you. And you're like, I don't think they like me. And the universe is like, what? I'm going to literally throw a crescent roll at your face. And you know how bad that feels. Especially those warm ones that are so delicious. Butter. Actually, the worst part of that would be if it hits the floor. I guess it's like, wow. All right. Let's see. Is there anything else in the tank here for this meeting? I like this. Is fun. I actually enjoy this. This is a little bit. It's not that Cosmic Collectives are bad. Yeah, see, King of Pentacles, life lesson. See, life lesson learned. And it's not that the other ones are bad. It's just having you guys online in Queen of Pentacles. See? Yeah, it's like us matching. That's so cool. You guys just see that? And so the King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, it's having your energy just sign in. And then what will happen is, and I don't fully understand the timeline stuff, people will watch this after the fact. They'll say, hey, I'll go watch that. And there's little messages in here. It's like an extended short. It's different. I don't know. I might do this in a second. I might read Aquarius, or I might read a Zodiac, just to try it out and see what you guys get. I'm not sure. Yeah. It says moving on to bigger and better. What? Let's see. Let's see. I think it wants me to just keep reading. He said move on to bigger and better. Like, that's pretty obvious. Because I could pull Aries, like I could pull a Two of Wands, which that's the Two of Wands, Three of Wands, Four of Wands, those are Aries. Queen of Wands is Aries. So you guys should lock those into your memory. Like, honestly, like those could be your cards. Knight of Pentacles, Dark Horse candidate. Knight of Pentacles falls in with that Virgo energy, Hermit energy, you know. Never expecting that one. No Lantern, though. That's the thing with the Hermit. That's like... still really good. Still divine touch, you know, gets that, like, emotions out. So there's really somebody or something coming in. You're not expecting this person. That's what's coming down. That's what that whole thing is with the angel numbers from before. And the dreams, the synchronicities, that's part of the process. That's so that they can plant their pentacle anywhere, but they're choosing you. You are the choice. They're like, I want you. Like, I want you. Oh, there is nothing like you. The universe is going to show you the signs, so you have to open your heart, and then they can come in too. It's like another person. You might have another person coming in. That's what this is. And they're holding back for a second. Yeah, see, there's that star energy. Again, all the shuffling. This must mean you're the one. That's logically, your soul's kind of like bring it. Like, bring them all in. And it's not an ego-driven thing. It's a soul thing. So you got to understand, it's not like, you know, look at all these people texting me. No, it's like your soul saying, I'm connecting. I'm actually connected. I've wanted to connect with people. Now I'm connecting. That's what this is. It's like when you meet them, your soul will exhale. It's finally home. It's that kind of energy. It's like you're finally talking to somebody, or you're talking to certain people where you feel good. Yeah, look at this. What is that? Oh, it's an ash. It's from the sage sticks. I'm like, what is that? So I saged everything before I started. Because if you guys hadn't seen Wednesday's readings, please do. Like I was like pulling consistently the same cards for other people's readings. But it was like 3 of the same cards for somebody. It was just weird stuff. Anyway, but you can see here, brand new start right here. Golden position. The best of the best of the best Fool cards. And that's all this is. But it's your heart has to feel calm. But I think it does in a certain way, realizing that when you're in someone else's presence or this person's presence, or when they come into your presence, you're going to feel like it's real. Like, I got this. It could be a work or a co-work situation. This could be the same or different, but it feels like this is the strength. This co-worker or a friend, if this is not a new person, because this is a dark horse candidate, this is like a brand new thing. It brings in this sense of the love's undeniable. It's really, really unique. Yeah. But there's this out in the cold energy that's really, I think that if you pick one, somebody else is out in the cold. If somebody picks you, they're out in the cold. There's always they're missing out. But you really want that. See, the cards are jumping. You really want, my gosh. Oh, man. It's like you really want to not feel heartbroken. Feel like you have a self-assured victory. Like you're the one, you're victorious, and you have it. You won. You have but nobody loses. But that's not how it works. Because if you pick somebody else and you end up moving on or getting somebody new, or this new person's better, I think that's what this comes down to. It's like fear. It's like you're begging for what's divinely yours, and the universe is like, I'll give it to you, but stop begging. Just trust me. Just trust me. And this work situation it's upside down. It's not, it makes you very happy. It provides you with a lot of nourishment. And that could be what this is. See how we have the sun and the stars again. Very intriguing, right? Isn't that intriguing? But you're getting the sun and the stars again, but in the center line, it's like when you're at work or this, but there's something that's not quite in alignment. Almost like the Aquarius is always on your mind, or there's an Aquarius-like energy, wild card energy. That's the Emperor. But this could be past life. See, we're going to pull the pyramid in this corner, in this direction, this time. That's intriguing. It's basically saying if you let this other work situation unfold or school situation unfold, this is how this plays. Dark horse candidate, maybe. That could be what this is. It could be a brand new start unfolding. We could have that absolutely be right here on the cusp of unfolding. Because of heartbreak, there is general heartbreak. I don't know what this is. There are a couple of people out in the cold, that's for sure. We definitely have that. Long-term stability is a very, very big factor in here. With the Four of Pentacles, we're looking at like mid-January, Capricorn energy, devil in the details, between two houses, between two worlds, between two zones, whatever that is, always traveling. But gray area. Emptiness up here. There's a lot of emptiness. I don't know what that is. Emptiness at the heart, emptiness on the emotions. I don't know. Let's keep pulling here. What else we got? Dark Horse Candidate. We're talking about this the other day. I actually asked the AI. I'm like, what's the odds? And like millions. I go with 5 tarot decks intertwined. Millions. I said just having them all shuffled. Possibly billions. They said. I was like, what? So I said, that's pretty cool. Is it not? Justice energy, Queen of Swords. I love this. This is that Libra energy, justice energy. What this is it's almost like you have justice when you have this work or you have money coming in. But I don't necessarily feel like this is money. It's almost like because you have so much, you're very smart, intelligent. But this alternate offer that comes in, this dark horse candidate comes in, it becomes bigger, better than you ever expected. It's behind the work scene or behind the scenes. You can see how this is a worker. See how they're working on something, building pentacles? See, this is like an offer. Like I'm going to offer you another pentacle. It's not like they're taking it, they're giving it. And these pentacles go out to the universe. So whatever this is you could be coming into some money. There could be money coming into you. We could have some kind of abundance. There could be a secret of money. There could be a secret amount of money coming in. But yeah, that's eternal money right here. So this worker, this could be you, this could be a friend, or this could be someone at school. This definitely seems like work or school, divinely placement. So wherever you are, or however you've been standing lately with this Dark Horse candidate, and I think you know who this Dark Horse candidate is, the one who you, I don't know, maybe, but yes, the universe is like, yeah, maybe, but it really does feel good. There's a big heartbreak that you've been carrying, or big heartache that you've been carrying. The sun doesn't look good, doesn't look like it's in alignment to this, but wildcard energy is because you're not accepting whatever you're seeing. This is not past life necessarily. This is like raise your vibration right now. This is making you a better person right now. I think it's coming down to you or them, but I feel like it's more like you sending a message. It's almost like you're resistant. There's resistance. And I don't know if that's this. It's almost like they're moving on, or there's a person going to be moving on. They've been circling you, waiting for an answer, and I don't think they're going to wait too much longer. It doesn't feel like, it's almost like you have another offer, you have two offers, and one person's circling and they're about to leave. So I'm going to pull on the cornerstones and just say, this is like a giving and receiving. One person's there and one person's not. This Dark Horse candidate is like Emperor. Could be older energy even. Yeah, I said this earlier. I actually said this right before I started. 2, 3s, and 4s and 1s are Emperor energy. It's the epitome of a beginning of an Emperor energy. They're not going to give you all that Emperor energy when you start talking to them first time. They're going to be like, hello, I'm Emperor. You know, they're not going to give you that like patriarchal energy to match your matriarchal energy. They're going to just say, you know, be very polite. They might give you King of Wands energy, but they're more likely to give you a King of Cups energy, like nurturing, charismatic. That's the energy you're going to get, but they're divinely touched, and I think you already know that. I think you know there's no one like them. But you're trusting in this, but you know it's also slipping away, and you realize it's something you have to do something on your side of this. If you haven't done anything yet, and I don't think it's not on them, because I see them waiting on purpose. See, there's the cup. I think they're coming down to grab their cup and to talk to you as a King of Cups, to say, let's talk about emotions and relationships. So I think you just have to wait a little bit longer on this person, because they're circling and they have to have a conversation with you before they leave, before they move. See, and then you're going to be there. It was the Page of Swords receiving their message, but you're not quite ready yet. You're not quite ready. That Queen of Swords, the Page of Swords I don't usually associate, but these pages usually come in as Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. They usually come in as, because they're the ones who are the first in the zodiac. When you start walking through the zodiac, we start getting into that, like, that energy. So that's what I look at. But this is really, they're those first signs. So this could be a Gemini who's kind of acting or playing, or acting in like playing coy or in disguise. But there's a center line energy that's really coming down here, and I don't know who's picking up the cup. Page of Pentacles. Earth sign, it's a life lesson. I think somebody has to learn the life lesson to put the sword down, or Queen of Swords. This is air energy. It's really coming down to a life lesson. This is justice energy. I think there's definitely an offer. There's words that have to be said, and this is something I'll let you guys in on a really cool secret. When I get really into it with my guides, and I'm talking when reading for an hour to 3 hours, maybe 4 hours, I'll get really into it. But you can actually see here. You can see how it says words. Do you see that? If you can see that, let me know. But words actually is going to come through the sword, which actually is through the Page of Swords, which ultimately came through the first message. There's an old message that came through. It's about a relationship. There's an acceptance, like I want that, but they're just sitting doing nothing. Always on their mind. There's always someone on their mind. They've taken a back seat. They've almost done nothing. So whoever this person is, they're kind of holding back. There also could be this situation where we go back to the Dark Horse candidate. They're circling. So this could be an older person. It could be an older person. It just might. Look at this. This is the conduit. The situation is 180 from when it started, whatever that means. It's not exactly what you thought it would go. Look, there's devil in the details. I think it's exactly what you thought. It went the negative way. Like if you put all the negative on and said, it's probably going to do this, this, and this, I bet. And it did. Because you manifested it to kind of happen that way. Because you didn't believe it could go good, so it went bad. And that's the truth. Back then, you didn't realize you should be manifesting into the good, so you kind of torpedoed it. Think about it. So that's what happened. So now the justice is here saying, do you want to try to fix it? Because you have the option of writing this and saying, hey, I know we're both out in the cold. There's no toxicity here. You have to understand this is how I am, or this is what's going on. As an adult, I want to talk to you. There's a very big conversation that happens between the most powerful of the females. I'm telling you. The Empress sits there and says, I don't have to talk to you. I will ignore you for 3 weeks. The Libra will say, I'm going to talk to you, but you're going to hear my words first. Like, that's this person. The Libra is like, that comes in with that Queen of Swords energy. That comes in with, I'm going to give you my complete message. I'm going to deliver my justice to you. And then you can have your verdict. But you're going to hear me out. That's that person. When I see Queen of Swords, it makes me nervous. It makes me nervous. Makes me a little nervous. But that's on your behalf, just so you understand that. That makes me really nervous on your behalf because it's saying that you are going to bring justice to the situation. But that's not, it's not in toxicity. See? It's like getting something out in the open, saying, I want to let you know something. See? It's like, this, you're always on my mind. I can't stop thinking about you or something. There's definitely something here where you have this behind the scenes energy. Like it's almost unfair or there's an injustice. But I feel like there's something going on here. It's like you're surrounded by the situation. It feels like you're always, but it's going nowhere fast. So what are you supposed to do, right? What are you supposed to do? See, soul tribe, this connection. This here is really good. I think once you have that conversation, it changes. See, this now I get new connectors. See, and there's the Empress. She says, okay, now I'll show up. But she has to come in and say her piece. I said, there's almost like a jealousy or a fear, or there's something giving her that moment of saying, I don't want this. I don't think that's Capricorn energy. I just don't. This could be Pisces, but Leo, maybe Leo. I don't think that's Leo though. Maybe this is just fire signs too. This could be maybe that's what they're saying too. Because it could be Aries, Leo, or Sag. Because we have a lot of fire in the chart here too. And I've been really digging on the Three of Swords. And people get nervous about it, but I'm like, it could just mean, hey, we're kind of getting like right before things get to a major change, a major shift, you know. We once were friends, but now we're lovers, you know. The heartbreak is like, I miss how we used to be friends, you know, but now we're so serious. We're in a partnership. That's what this is. Yeah. So this is just it's telling. It's super telling. So this is the kind of stuff that I can't get to do all the time with you guys when I'm on live, because it's like you guys are all queued up and I feel guilty or I feel bad, and so Branduska's been helping with the queue a lot more. But I just said I normally would have just done this, but as a 7 card, like 7x3, 21 card base. And I said, let me just go on live, but not let you guys just kind of have a queue open and let you guys chat, do your thing. But I'm just reading and I'm letting the guides talk, and I'm just having a conversation. Like I'm just literally doing this openness. So I'm not begging for the divinely led messages. I'm just letting them flow. And I'm saying, let me just let this flow message out. Let me give it this. This is really, it is Cosmic Collective. But when we're live, I get these really, because I can read about 6 or 7 levels in. And I the best way I can explain it is I read for you. I can read some messages come back out from me. I can read for your partner. I can read for anyone I'm connected to, any like friends or allies or frenemies. They come out. So then I get into like guides messages, soul messages, higher self messages, and then as we start to dig, I can read this another level, like a 6th level out, where I connect to you, me, and if we've been past life, if we have any past life messages. And there's a 7th level in that I haven't been able to dig out. I can't get all the way out. I've touched it on maybe 1 or 2 of your readings. And I only can say it's beyond the higher self, and it's something else.
It's like cosmos energy. It's weird, but it's powerful.
It's not that I can't use it. Like, I'll be honest, I was telling someone today, like, I can read if you're gonna have 3 babies or whatever. I can tell if you're gonna get married. And you ever watch me, I'm like, oh yeah, you get married. Like, that stuff, I can get that easily. I want to read your fucking soul. Like, that's what I'm looking at.
Because I need that. That's what I can get.
Once I get that, it's that I can really tap that Aquarius, Capricorn, whatever energy that you bring in, or that Libra energy, Gemini, Virgo, whatever it is. I really, getting into that hermit, deep Virgo energy, that gives me
a deep sense of who you are.
But all right, let's see if there's anything else in the tank here. Let's see.
I know the universe.
It's not conspiring against you guys. It feels like it, but the moment you say it is, it's gonna say, oh, check. I'll put that order in. What else you just say? Well, you said that 5 times. We'll do it. What else? Like, it's like, I'm telling you, you don't think so. And then you could yell at me and say, I don't care. You know, go fuck yourself, Cosmic. I'm like, sure, well, I don't care. It doesn't hurt me. Like,
you're negative. And I'm not saying people say that, but that
it's like lightning rods. Treat yourself like a beautiful soul. You make mistakes.
We all make mistakes. I'm not perfect.
You don't think I make mistakes? I love the mistakes that I make, because when I make those mistakes, I try to learn.
And I'm not perfect. Do I get frustrated? Sure. But I think that's what
we're trying to do, is we're trying to realize, and this is the thing, disclaimer, love does not come with guarantees. It only comes with that faith that we bring with it. We have to believe in the faith that we have. And then one of us, including you're listening, you hear me, you give up. You absolutely do. And this is not a personal message to anybody. I'm just letting you know, because that's the thing, is your soul kind of hears this, because your soul's like, yep, I just walk away because I'm tired. And it's like, that's the moment the universe says, gotcha. I'll cash out your life. I'll cash out your life lesson, and then use that power for me. That's how it works. Because that fear, that anxiety, that worry that you bring into the page, the whole page situation when it's sending messages, it sends ripples across the universe. What about the love that's created? What was it? The 60s? Was that the hippie, the love generation, right? Like, it had to be something different. And then it's like we have to realize that we are not going to do this. We're not going to we're going to be better. We're going to be better than we were. It's not about any better than the people before us, or better than anybody. We, us, you listening, you're going to become a better person. I'm challenging you. You fucking listen. You hear me? If you don't like it, then sign off. Don't become a subscriber. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. But that's what I'm going to tell you. That's what's coming out of my mouth. That's what I tell my students. I'm like, seriously? Like, what the hell? I'll tell my students this. I hope you're my parents and the students. I'm trying to become better. That's my goal. We all have to be. But we'll sit there and drive, and someone will cut us off. We'll go, I hate you. It's like, really? Like, really? Like, someone tried to fist fight me last week. I'm like, you have no idea, dude. Like, and then he realized really quickly. I'm like, I'm 6'3". I'm a mountain, dude. I am big. And then I have energy like you read about. He was terrified. I didn't say anything to him. I just got in my car. I said, what do you want? Like, I'm not afraid of you. I said, I didn't say I was fighting you. I just asked you what you wanted. Jump back in his car. No, I'm no lie. It was funny. But I'm like, that's the environment we're living. Like, I'm not trying to fight people. But you're not alone. The universe is literally listening. It wants you to do better. I'm telling you. Like that guy too. Seriously. I hope you hear me. Like, what are you doing? Why are you trying to fight people? That's it. Love doesn't come with guarantees. So, one wrong mistake, and that's it. So you have to stop worrying about that how. Your only job is to believe that you can do it, really. And then we get so hung up on the hows and all that other stuff, we just don't do it. So release that attachment, really, from the outcome, the where it's going to all create from, and then just love it. Love the arrival. Say, I'm going to go there, and there it gets there. All right, let's see what else I have here. Actually, well, I'm going to check chat. I haven't been on chat in a little while. I'm going to say quite a while. How you guys doing? What's Cindy trying to do? Let's see. Oh, I see Cindy's trying to join. I knew this was going to happen. I love seeing this, though. Join. Like, join. That's awesome. How you guys doing? Look at this. Yeah, I'm doing a collective message live. I'm just basically just joined in. Yeah, so I'm not reading for anyone today. You guys, if you're not vibing with that, that's fine. You can bounce. I'll see you on Wednesday or tomorrow if you're a member. I'm sorry. Yeah, Wednesday for subscribers, Monday for members. Or if you're a member, you can come back Wednesday too. But yeah, I'm recording the Cosmic Collective members' messages. I just said, you know what? I'm going to flip the switch and just do this now. And let you guys kind of be part of the process. How fun is that? That's awesome. Country, how are you? Eldwin. Sad girl. Sad girl, we're always right. We're always. Jessica Grace, how are you doing? We're always writing tower moments. It's been a long minute. Yes, it has. Yes, it has. You're looking great. All right, let's see. Yeah, so no, Cindy. Yeah, I'm just online chilling. I'm literally just trying to do the Cosmic Collectors. I just said, you know what? I said I want to enjoy the live energy, but just record. But I love you guys hanging out here with me. I really do. I think you guys are doing amazing. I said that was the difference maker because I was trying to record the Cosmic Collectors. I need the energy. I do. I appreciate you guys. I do. This is something that you bring to the table that I can't get elsewise. It's just something different. What we got going on here? Speaking of good energy, just like Grace has some great energy. Like, yeah, that's some good energy. Yeah, see? Yeah, see? The tower moments happen. They do. Hey, Brenduska, how are you? But yeah, that's you're kind of putting yourself through it. That's the thing too, is it? Yeah, no, you're fine. You're not late. We're just all hanging. I just went back into chat. But yeah, see, becoming a boss is not always the easiest thing. It sounds easy, but then doing your thing is like, what? It's like there's a lot more work. I don't think you can ever be late, Brenduska. It's divine timing. Yeah, because I think this might be one of my last ones. Because I don't even know how long I've been on. What the count is that? All right. Okay, let me go back to reading. I'm going to turn the chat off, and then I appreciate you guys for taking. I really do appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. This is it's super unique. It's different. For me, I would actually have the lights off and just be hanging out and doing this. But it sounds like you guys enjoy this. But this Cosmic Collective is kind of a thing I've been thinking about doing for a while. But the monthly was kind of one of those things I enjoy doing. It was bigger, but I was like, I need your energy. I do. But I'll definitely be back on Monday and Wednesday for live tarot readings. If you're looking to book a reading, you're more than welcome to hang out at cosmicboogeyman.com. Or or you basically you can jump the queue. That's what people have been doing, but I guess a really smart way to do it when I'm on live. I never really thought about that. No worries, yeah. We'll hang out with you. So yeah, I'll be on this week a few times too. There's new content coming out. Actually, it'll be right up your alley. It's the AI stuff. I tested it a few weeks ago. It was before I talked to you, actually, which is ironic. Jessa, that was actually really ironic. Because Jessa actually runs like an AI holistic company. Yeah, and it's so funny. And then so interesting. So it's premiering tonight at 9 p.m. I just basically set that up for 9 p.m. on Saturdays. Yeah. All right. Let's get ourselves going. Let's move it on. All right. I will be back in a minute. I'm gonna just let me see what else I got here. Let's see what else I have in the old reserves. I appreciate you guys for hanging out. I really do. If you're thinking about becoming a member, please do. It's definitely worth it. It gets you early access to all the content. I'm definitely going to be recording more, probably later today. Definitely some more teaching content. I enjoy doing it. I really do. It's one of those weird things I was saying to my son. I said, hey, I said, I enjoy doing the teaching stuff. He's like, I don't care. I'm like, but I said, you have to understand, because he's 21. So I said, listen. He's like, I don't care. I said, but I want to tell you. He's like, I don't care. But no, I was telling him. And but it was fun though, because I was explaining how I enjoy the content, and it's one of those things that it kind of lets me put what I've learned out there. And I know I'm gonna have to put it out more than one video, so I'm just gonna put it out there in probably a few videos. So you'll see like there's an upright series, a reversal series. Like there'll be different versions of those, but I'll be putting them out in different versions. But I'm just releasing them to members at first. Like the whole upright is out there. If you notice the mic was a little off at one point, it's because my mic was a little off, and I didn't realize it was so bad until I fixed it. And I don't think anyone really kind of said too much, but there was like a little echo going on. It sounds much better now. So anyway. But I'll come back. I'll redo most of that anyway if I don't redo all the content at one point. Because I definitely enjoy just sitting and doing that because it gives me a chance to teach you guys. Because I love teaching. As a teacher, I love teaching, right? Like, why don't I love just sitting there and you'll hear it in my voice when I'm talking to you. It's that it's the proud moment of saying, I know someone's going to keep this forever. So anyway, let's see what else I have here. Let's see what else I got. So yeah, see the Emperor moment. It's your moment. It's your Two of Wands moment. It's that Aries moment. It's the Queen of Wands moment. Just be anything you want to be. It's take from this what you wish. It really is. People can tell you it doesn't exist. People can tell you the energy doesn't exist. People can tell you that you're only limited by whatever it is you think you are. You're not. You're not. Do you know how fucking beautiful you really are? Like seriously. Like from an inside perspective. Don't put all those flaws on that everyone else has assigned to you. Look at yourself from an inside out perspective. Like a flower. A flower, just like the flower petals just kind of coming out to the sun. That's who you are. In that reality of this is Two of Wands energy. Like you have taken that wand and you have created another wand. This wand was handed to you. It was handed to you by the divine. You said, hey, I want you to create something. And you said, I will. It could be any of you guys. It could be any of you who are listening to this at this point, but you have at one point taken something and created it into something bigger, better.
and you said, I'm going to do this. And you took it. It was hard. It was not easy. It was very hard. You know what I'm talking about. And whatever this was for you, it was a monumental moment that you can take a big sigh of relief and say, I have to keep going. And whatever this is, you know you're not done, and you never expected it to do this, or whatever this is, because you now have another one. But you have to step outside your comfort zone. I'm sorry. You do. You can't stay in that comfort zone. That's what the universe is testing you with this emotions card, this Two of Wands. That's what this is. You're seeking outside your universe. Your little world is now going to expand beyond all measure. Once we take a step outside this little world, it grows beyond all measure. That's what it is. We're gonna go and grow. I was just talking about this. I love the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands energy is very passionate. It's that Sagittarius. It's that Temperance energy. It's patience. Patience. I have patience. Top down, logic tells you, it does tell you without uncertainty that this person is very patient. They have patience. They've assured patience, or you have patience. But there's another wand coming in here, so on the very passionate about whatever this is. So we're coming in with Aries, Leo, Sag energy. It doesn't matter, but it's fiery energy. It's the energy you need. It's the energy you need to spark. It's past life energy. When we have the three pyramids, I can't wait till I get to the end here, because whoever this is firing you up, and that's what you want. Justice. Oh my God, divine justice. So when we talk about what it is you're looking for in the moments of I need this, Lady Justice, Queen of Swords, it's that bang. It's a touch of the gods, touch of the queen, touch of the angel. So I call these finger touch. I actually call these angel touch, because these cards here, the foil cards, when I get them in my hands, it allows me to kind of share with you guys. These are all like, believe it or not, I find these to be all Cosmic Stardust cards, because they all have a little bit of, you'll see the same card popping on top of another one. It's like millions to one to get that to happen. I can pull it any time, so I'll switch decks. I'll just show you guys, and I'll just recreate another like 5-card shuffled super tarot deck. But what I'm doing is like this. Even this is a monster deck. If you guys ever see this, it's not like a simple tarot deck. I have one of them. I have a travel deck. I was actually, as I continue here, I'll tell you I have another. These, to give you an example where these cards go. I was at the Prudential in Boston last night. In the clouds, we had this crazy fog setting in, and I was at the top of the Prudential for my birthday, standing, and I had my travel tarot cards with me. They were in a cloud. Like, these cards, that's where they end up going. They go to places that I explore. It's insane. Like, I bring these to the beach. I bring these places to mountains. So they get the energy of these places, because that's the justice that you bring. You have to go beyond these places. You have to step outside your comfort. This is not just you in your here and now. This is your emotions. This is your spiritual. This is everything. This is because past life dictates it. That's what this is. It's not just you. It's your past life. See? How'd you get that first wand? May I ask? May I please ask you? Where did the first wand come from that you have created? That you may be sending out passionate waves of offer to. This is a wand that was given. Golden Position says, hey, I'm giving you another one. You're doing so good. I'm going to give you another wand. Whatever that is, that's a creative wand. These creative wands are just going to keep coming in before you have finished with the first one. But it's also saying step outside your comfort zone. Overwhelming much? That's a lot. This is the justice that you asked for. You have wanted this, and now you have it. What do we do with it? At the heart position, we have 3 wands. But this wands is not from you creating. It's another divine wand. You carry not 2 wands, but 3. And having these 3 wands gives you another divine wand, because that first one was given to you by the divine, then you carried it off, and then you all of a sudden found someone with another divine wand. So all of a sudden they have another one with 3 divine wands. We have these divine wands. So you sent your divine wand to somebody else. So someone has 2 divine wands in their possession. This could be you, could possibly be you. But this is not for nothing. This is 3 of wands. We just mentioned Emperor energy. Emperor energy is what you want at your harmony, at your heart chakra. This is boosting your strength. This is your justice. This is what gives you strength, gives you power, gives you the ability to focus and say, I am. This is you. This is, I am telling you. You're about to step forward and realize that you're about to plant your pentacle, but I think you might even hold off, because you realize if you don't plant your pentacle now, you could move forward and wait. And your manifestation is going to turn into something even bigger. This is that moment you realize you've connected to something that you haven't realized. This is death energy. This is past life. This basically reiterates. This is the Sentinel. This guy rides around. I love this guy. Fifth Death Knight. He's my man. I'm telling you. But this guy rides around. I was explaining yesterday to friends. This whole channel has changed my lookout on this card alone. Just because of the way you guys come in, the energy we come in. He's been protecting you. He rides in protecting you guys. Like, he's a sentinel. Like, I said to someone, I was explaining, I said, imagine showing up to a fight and they go, hey, we ready to fight? I said, hold up. And then all of a sudden, this guy rides up on a horse and he's a Death Knight. And it's a Grim Reaper, essentially. And I go, yeah. And the Death Knight just looks down and looks at him, just eyes the guy. And the guy goes, no, we're good. I go, all right, okay. And I walk away. You have this, like, you had this for a long time. You had this like, people say monkey on your back. You've had this negative energy. No, you haven't. You've had the Sentinel. This thing that you've been carrying with you for your entire life has prepared you for what you're about to do. This creative process, this whole build process, this whole whatever you're getting into, it could be a job, but I feel like it's so powerfully creative because it's all this Wands energy. You don't get into Aries, Leo, Sag energy without being a creator. This Justice energy is, you know what it is? It's intelligence. It's the Queen of Swords. It's the powerful female. It's that feminine who knows what they want. That's what we're getting in. That's a secret. It's the person who's not taking that mask off. They're showing themselves. Look at King of Cups. You know what that is? That's the death card in disguise. It comes in saying, hey, I know what I want. I know what I need. This is that deeper person, that deeper energy that's going to fuel those wands. It's that deep desire, deep understanding saying, I know what I need. I know how I can get it, but I also know how I want it. Whatever that is, it's getting it through the death energy. This could be October, November. This could be going into a whole new you, a whole new version of you. I would say by that time, by the end of this year, there is no way that anyone recognizes you as you were. Let's keep moving. Look at this. Yeah. It's millions or billions to one to get these. I think what you're going to do is you're going to put less effort into it and pump the brakes a little bit. You're going to have to realize that your soul needs a little bit of breathing room. You have to understand this. You're not trying to prove anything to anyone. You're trying to enjoy your process. That's the difference. If you're not enjoying, you're not doing. That's what your sentinels come in and say, whoa, 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 whoa. We haven't even pulled for past life here, and you're already burning out of gas here. That's what this is. And I think what you guys are doing is you're kind of running out of gas. Some of you are really, really, you're falling short on energy. But this energy is creative, and you're using it really, really quickly because you're as fast as you get it, you want to send it back out. As fast as you get it, you want to send it back out. And there's justice there. We get it. But we don't have anything to show for it. We only have one pentacle. So we need to figure that out. Look. Remember how I said wait? Plant it or wait? If you wait, you can plant it into yourself. Make this wand help that pentacle. You could make them work for each other. Say this is going to be beneficial. Whatever this is, this could be beneficial. I think this 3 pyramids is going to be really beneficial. This is a wish granted. I would say the reason you haven't stepped outside that comfort zone, let's be honest, is because you're setting yourself up for greatness. Pisces energy, that's the wisdom energy that we're getting to, that moon, that deep energy, that Knight of Cups energy, that lover energy that I need to find my prince or princess charming. That's serious. Whatever this is, that's getting you in there. I love this deep energy here. Whatever this is, it's giving you that feeling of want or even desire. But I think it comes down to what it is you're trying to do for yourself. Because when you're getting, it's almost like love letters from your future love. They're listening, but they're hearing it. Whatever this is, it's almost like you're hearing it from your higher self, though. Because you're visualizing whatever this is, and you're manifesting it, you're watching it manifest, but there's also something else in that energy, whatever that is. It could be a partner. Because you're opening your arms and you're declaring, I'm ready for this. I'm ready for all of this, but there's also a whisper of divine love coming through. It's almost undeniable because you have this change energy. The Sentinel says, but what about this? Because you're having the beginning of, this is right before marriage or right before our partnership or long-term partnership. It's right there. It's almost there. Yeah, this is almost like a commitment, a driving or whatever. This is Cancer energy. And this is the ability to drive or to move, whatever this is. And it's getting over some heartbreak. Let's be honest. That's what this is. That the Scorpio or that death card energy, the King of Cups, that is getting over heartbreak too. That is getting over whatever this is. It gives you an ability to kind of see things from a new perspective. taking this burden or taking this baggage with you into this new relationship is not good. So the universe is saying, let's kick you back and let's let you hold that pentacle a little bit longer. You're the dark horse candidate too. However that manifests for you, however that plays out, because love is blind, whatever that means to you. Your soulmate is waiting for you just to light it up. That's what it is. But I think once you're afraid is once the love sees this. Because you're saying love is blind only in the dark, whatever that is. Yeah, see, there's the tower moment. There's the tower moment. That's your topper card. But it's get your jetpack on. As we're saying, that's so funny. That's so funny. It's a very well organized, clean read, but what I'm seeing is like you're controlling a tower moment. It's like this is happening, but it's not just going to fall on me. You're like pushing and making sure you're pulling it into a way. Your sentinel's helping you. Like your sentinel, the thing that is like at one time was the thing that made it really rough in your life, and you're saying, no, now you work for me. You understand this, right? And the sentinel, whatever this is, that death card energy, that negative energy, that force that you used to feel to be hurtful is now on your side. I mean it to be spiritual. That energy, that negative energy that once harmed you, you've now harnessed it. See? I'm telling you. It's your energy that says, no, you're going to work for me, and you're pulling this tower into alignment or on your side. There's your intuition. Mid-deck pull. Yeah, look at this, guys. You're doing very, very well. Look at this. There's our Queen of Pentacles. That is the devil in the details. Capricorn energy. Very good energy. That's us looking at 2, 3, 4s of Pentacles. That's we're taking 1 Pentacle, 2 Pentacle, 3 Pentacle. We're trying to basically all of a sudden bang. All of a sudden money starts coming in fast. Because you're seeing what the Pentacles are up ahead. This is some kind of message saying get ready. That tower moment's not for nothing. It's because you're about to create big. Line up along the people that you need. Line up along the people that will guide you or help you or give you. Everyday affirmations are going to be great, but mantras are going to be better, whatever that is. That's going to give you that same mindset. But you're visualizing, you're giving, you're creating. That's the manifestations that begin with gratitude. Thank the universe. Thank the universe. Thank it with love. Love that's coming in. Envision yourself in a loving, expanding environment. You are there. Oh, we are not even close to done. Oh, wow. Trust the divine timing right here, because this is what I'm getting. This is so deep. You're so perfect. You're so perfect with your flaws. That's what it's telling you. It's like whatever your flaws are, that's what makes you better. See? It's like you refuse to see it. Like the little scar here or that here or this, the thing that's out of place, that's what makes you so you. That's what makes you so beautiful. That's what makes you so you, and your intuition shines brighter. That's what's going to give you the chance to manifest. Don't focus on those. Don't focus on any of that. Affirm. You're the magnet. You're the magnet for true love. That's what this is. You're bringing it in. You're bringing it in. It's a giving and receiving. I think there's a giving and receiving, or there was a giving and receiving of something. It could have been of money, because you see how the money's coming in, or this is coming into the future. The universe says, ask and you shall receive. Work for that energy. Work for that money. Work for that. But work for it in a way that you need to get it to the point of understanding, because what that's giving you is going to give you the mindset of it's yours. It's yours to create, yours to build. This is Taurus energy. It's life lesson energy. I think you've already been through many life lessons at this point. Let's be fair. There it is. A brand new start. And this is divine. It's not angel touched, but it's divinely gifted. It's like the heavens or the universe says, I'm going to get you in touch with this. Put you in touch with this. That's this. That's the message, the news is divine. But whatever this is, it's like you want to take that leap of faith. If you take it back into yourself, it's well worth the investment. Whatever that means, you are definitely worth the investment. I'm going to bridge the gap. So what I do here, and if you haven't been with me before, if you haven't been on my lives, think about hanging out with us on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern. Or Mondays if you're a member at 7 p.m. Eastern. You get basically a bonus read. The Midnight Wanderers get extra readings. I called it that because I'm like, you guys are the ones who are going to be up late. Like, I'm like, you guys, I have them set to midnight. The Midnight Wanderer readings come out at midnight. So if you're interested in getting early access to my content, Midnight Wanderers get access to the extra live readings and the content. So that's kind of how I set it up, if you haven't noticed. But anyway, if you guys are interested in Bridge the Gap, this is what it's going to tell us, what it's going to tell you. It's a possibility of marriage, of long-term marriage. That's what those 3 of Wands were telling us all along. The ones that you saw, the signs you saw, the synchronicities, the numbers. Could be 4s, could be 3s, could be 333, could be 444. Whatever the numbers were, whatever you were kind of running into, the numbers, the synchronicities, the patterns. It says it's about a brand new start that could lead to a marriage or a long-term commitment even. This could be, like I said, Aquarius energy in here, Scorpio energy. We have this kind of long-term commitment. We have Scorpio energy in here again. The 3 here, this is Aries energy really populating, but I don't know if this is Aries as much as it's part of the telling. I'm going to pull for this past life really quick. Empress energy. Oh my lordy, Lord. You are an Empress in past life, which could mean a lot of different things. But it means like you were at the tippity top of your game last life, or you had whatever this play out is here. The life lesson is you. Like you're just trying to repay debts. Like kind of that's what it feels like. But you are the match to some emperor that's trying to match with you, and it's like you're just kind of holding back. No, thank you. Out in the cold. No, thank you. Let's see what else. Yeah, look. You're working on something. I think this message is being received. Their message is being sent. This is a little further out. I would honestly say probably after it gets colder. This could be even May. 5 Pentacles could be April, May. That's Taurus life lesson, like saying, whoops, sorry. But that's what this is. Anything else that you want to tell me here? Yeah, long-term stability. Long-term stability. We like that. We love that. Let's see. I'm going to just do one quick... I'm going to do what I call a waterfall read, okay? So the waterfall read is just my quick way of ending this. And what I do, and I usually don't always do this, but I'll do it sometimes on a live if I'm reading somebody and I feel like there's leftover information. It just helps me kind of dig back in and say, is there anything I'm missing? It's just, it's kind of clean, like washes it off, right? And it just gives me that cleansing energy. So I feel like there's a couple people out there that have leftover questions. So I just want to see what I get here. Oh, jeez. You guys see that jumper? See the jumper? It was upright when it fell, so, and it felt very wrong. It felt almost like dirty, upside down, like it was wrong. It shouldn't be that way. See? See? So you're basically saying, so this is divinely inspired lightning strike. Like whatever this is, you start having a connection or something with someone. It is a brand new start, yes. That's the fast way to look at this. Washing it off. Get out of your head. Get out of your head. Lovers energy, Gemini energy. Get out of your head. Stop sitting up at night wondering. Get out of your head. It's divine. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Does it look meant to be? Yeah. Look, you're talking. You meant to be? Look, there's your Emperor energy. 2 cards right out the middle here. Capricorn, Devil in the details. 3 of Cups in reverse. Very, very wonderful. This is divine touch. This is the angel. This is like saying, hey, we're in here. This is Cancer energy. By early July, something's really showing for this. You're basically, if you have not cashed that pentacle in, your friendships have grown and your happiness has grown. See? Then you can basically let your friends or let your allies do it. See? It becomes a very mutual exchange, whatever that is for yourself. Yeah, look at. So this becomes a very beautiful read because you have this option of being logical with some people or spiritual with others. And I love that option. Look deeper into it. Yeah, there it is. There's the Emperor. The Emperor's in the other read. I don't think you're connected to them currently. I don't think you're talking to them currently. I think this is a brand new start with them. I think that's without a doubt the start. I think you have to make some kind of news happen, make something happen, make some kind of information happen. That's all. That's all that has to happen. Get out of your head. That's all. Divinely get out of your head. The angels are saying get out of your head. That's all good. All clear. No big worries. But let it just happen. Let it evolve. Let it just become. That's all. And from there, you can then become what is this? I think both of you come out of the cold, or there's a partnership that comes out of the cold. It could be Cancer energy, though. There's something that's left over here. Some people can have leftover questions. Oh, there's the Empress. But if you do, let me know. Hit me up on cosmicboogeyman.com, or catch us on Mondays and on a Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. Mondays are for members only, but you're more than welcome to join the chat. Subscribers is open. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this Cosmic Collective message. I really think it was interesting. It was cool for me. Very interesting way to look at cards. I like how I let you in kind of like the back door. Said, hey, come on and watch. So this is what I would do really when I'm alone. And I just did it for you guys. I just basically let you guys sign in and watch and hang out. If you get the message afterwards, let me know. Hit the thumbs up, share the message, let me know if this helped you guys. But this is a different way to kind of read. This is actually a way I do it. I actually do this as another reading. I just never thought about sharing this. I thought doing the Cosmic Collective the big way, but I think this might be a really good way. My guides were like, I had an epiphany last night, and yesterday was my birthday, just so you guys know. And and having that birthday, I hit 50. So I'm a spry looking young guy. And if you even knew what I was going through last night at 50, I was like, what? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. But things are good. And I want you guys to understand that I appreciate you. This channel is just so I could share the idea. It's not like I'm not trying to become a YouTuber at any stretch. Like, you guys have no idea. This is not I'm not trying to do this. That's what makes it fun. I love the tech side of things. I love this. I have other projects going on right now in my life. It's just that this is the more I do the tarot, and I've done tarot, like I've done spirituality. I'm actually Reiki certified. Like, this is, for me, this is just, I'm putting this on camera, the teaching, everything, so my kids can go back and look at it. But I do appreciate you guys taking your time with the journey. And if you're interested, let me know for a private reading. I'd love to hang out with you. But anyway, I hope you're doing really well. I hope everyone's being safe. Take your time. Self-care is important. Enjoy the weather, and because it's definitely getting chilly. And let me know if you guys are interested in anything else. I will definitely be online on Sunday morning for Cards and Coffee, Mondays at 7 p.m. and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. I hope to see you guys soon. Hope you guys enjoyed. This was awesome. All right, everyone. You guys be safe. Peace.